Hello, welcome to Nighty's Insight. Today's message is called Perception. Okay, and I wrote this message down December 5th, 2022. Okay, so perception. And I was watching the History Channel about the stars aligning. Okay, so some people's perception of people are all wrong. They might think they know a person's character and they really don't. Okay. And I put reasons for perception assumption. A person could have changed. Okay. A person might only be going off of what someone else said about another person. A person might look a certain way. So people are judging other people's appearance. Okay. Assuming something about someone, just assuming, period. And I put illusions and witchcraft that people want to project or deflect about someone else. Okay, so yeah, perception is a mug, right? Perception is everything. Perception is nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that reminds me of one of the messages I had just recorded because people think just because like a distorted person can make other people think things about somebody else that's not true. So and people will believe them because they feel like, oh well, what they said is, I don't know why people believe certain people, because I feel like because they have some kind of certain authority in life. Maybe they have a certain job or title, or it might be like a older, like a figure in somebody's life, like a parent or older sibling or something like that, aunt, uncle, something like that. I mean, and then whoever they're telling, they're like, oh, okay, so they just believing whatever it is that somebody says, but it could might be completely not true at all. Because I'm starting to see nowadays there's a lot of projection going on. Okay, so people love to project things and try to act like it's somebody else doing something, but it's really them. So it's like if you're the one doing the thing, but you're trying to go out there and act like, oh, and scapegoat somebody else and put all the blame on them, but you're really the one who's doing everything that you're saying that the other person is doing. You're really the one acting like how you're acting is really how you really are, but you're saying the other person is acting. It could be like even copycats, like, and they could be like, oh, I did this and then she did this and she tried to copy me, but no, really, you already seen that person, okay, with whatever it was they had before you went and bought it, whatever they did before you went and bought it, and then you hurried up and got it to try to act like you're the one who had it first. And it's just completely crazy. And I was saying funny, but it's really not funny because that means somebody has some serious mental problems. Okay, if you have to do all of that, that means you have some serious mental problems that need to be corrected, and some internal work that you need to work on inside of yourself. Okay, if you're gonna act like you're somebody else, or um, try to like portray that you're another person or take on another person's persona. Okay, I don't care if you still try to act like you're you or be you, but you really want to be somebody else inside. So you try to take on their characteristics and their persona for yourself. No, we're not doing that. We are not doing that over here. Okay, we are going to be our authentic selves. Okay, be who you are and nobody else. and stop trying to bind yourself to other people, saying, acting like, oh yeah, well we're the same or whatever, because chances are really we're not. If it's some either it goes like this, you usually either a person is negative or they're positive, period. I mean, I'm not saying that there's no room for in between, because of course there's definitely room for in between, but you're either like a you're either a pessimist or you're an optimist. Like, and that's whatever, however you see life. The glass is half full or it's half empty. Which one? I mean, we can do this all day. So it's up to it's up to you to, um, you know, either if you're the person doing this to other people, you need to check yourself, okay, and your perception of what is going on. And if somebody else is the one throwing a negative characteristic off on somebody else, or negativity off on somebody else, then you need to decipher and have discernment and check the perception of what's going on, because you're not stupid. You know exactly what's going on. It's not, I feel like it's getting easier and easier to tell who's fake and who's real. Either you fake or you real. That's the way I look at it. Period. You're either fake or you're real. Period. Fake people don't do fake people. Well, okay. Fake people do fake things. Put it that way. Real people do real things. Straight up. Like, you go behind people's back, talk crap. That's fake. Why can't you say what you need to say in front of the person? And even you can say it very nicely. You can come correct and say it nicely, to where it's not an altercation, where it's more like constructive criticism, or that you scared. Then you're scared. You're really scared of that person. You're either scared of that person's reactions. You know that you're in the wrong. You know you are copying that person. You know you want to be that person. You know you really like that person, if that's the case. But if you're a real person, you know how to talk to people, communicate, even if it is something difficult. You could communicate something, talk to them, make it lighthearted and keep it moving. Real don't really talk behind nobody's back. Real uh, helps people understand who they are, okay, and especially helps them to reach a certain level. Coach them, not criticize. A real person is not going to criticize you. A real person is going to, like I said, guide you, basically. That's real. That's real. We can do this all day. Real. so, so perception. I mean, Um, I might do a number two about perception on this, because I said I was watching the History Channel and I was watching how the stars align. So I guess to us, if you're on planet Earth and the stars align, it looks a certain way, right? But if you're on another planet somewhere else and the same stars align, it might look a different way, correct? Right. I mean, in that instance, there's no wrong way. And to be honest, that's how life mostly is. Like, I'm pretty easygoing. I'm pretty neutral because I understand stuff. I understand if somebody is upset because I've been upset. I understand if somebody is sad because I've been sad. I understand if things don't go a certain way because, hey, things aren't always going to go a certain way every day or in life, period. So if it aligned and it looked from where you were sitting, and it looked right, okay. And if it aligned from where somebody else is sitting and it looked right, okay. But somewhere in the middle has to be a common ground. And also, that also goes with, to me, like I said, it's a negativity or a positivity thing. So if it's negative, if it's some kind of iffy negativity somewhere, then that's not the right perception. That's the fake perception. That's the bad perception. But if it's positive, light, loving, that's the right perception. That's the real perception. That's the right perception of something. That's just how I look at things. So, all right. So you guys just check, check yourselves, check the people around you, and just notice your perception, basically. All right. Thanks for watching Night is Insight. Bye.